All right, fantastic. Um, so just a quick recap before we go ahead and start the session. In the last couple of episodes, you guys ventured in to the Davon ruins where Double D had to face, I would say, several things from his past. Uh, Finally uncovered some truth about his former life, as well as discovering a weapon of his own design. He spoke to people that seemed to revere him, but also seemed that he was a member of a cult. Um, Within the Davon ruins, after facing this, you are all able to go ahead and venture into the largest of the towers, where you eventually came face to face with another Genasi, similar to the one that you had met um, during the siege of Ashen Rock. There were several notable items, including the sword that you were all chasing for Quan Moon, the sword known as Perfection, as well as a number of other items. You were able to defeat this Genasi, claim the sword as well as a couple of other items before you were able to narrowly escape before the tower came crashing down. From there, you went ahead and left the Davon ruins to go ahead and find this ruined castle that Mud had claimed that there's something within that he would like to claim. You passed by Izantis, where you were able to meet a couple of guards who had came out to meet with you. Later that night, someone from Zikora's past, an adopted mother, or at least a motherly figure, teleported onto the ship to have a private conversation with her. After another week or so of seafaring travel, you came across a small island, one that is a very small island, one that is not necessarily notable on the map. You spotted a large hellhound, if you will, atop this cliff. You ventured to the islands just to try to discover what was going on, and you were met with hundreds of skeletons who were digging within the islands. At the very center, you found this hound as well as a Yuan-ti. Um, you went ahead and met with this Yuan-ti. He greeted you and claimed that his name was Imal. From there, he explains that he was digging for a certain weapon, a certain artifact, and after a little bit of conversation, you were able to piece together that he was a part of the same group that you have come into contact with a few times already. Unlike some of his counterparts, Emal did not attack you, but claims that he would just like to go ahead with his business and would prefer not to shed any blood. After a little bit of time, he was able to find this artifact, was able to teleport out, and everything did go peacefully between the two sides. After around another 2 days of travel, you were able to finally get to this ruined castle that Mud had told you about so long ago. After venturing inside, you were able to find a little girl, who claims that her name was Camilla. Krilltoxel was able to deduce that this little girl was not exactly one with the living. And that is where we left off.
So we have Camilla with us
Yes,
right
yeah,
now.
Camilla is with you right now. And just to give a good little, description, she is a little girl that has kind of like long, sort of wavy red hair, kind of like very, very bright, blue eyes. She has kind of like I would say almost like this silk sort of robe, almost like some kind of like nightgown.
Okay.
What,
Um,
did the girl get killed in her sleep or something?
Are you asking her?
Yeah, what's her name?
Camilla.
Camilla.
Camilla. Camilla. What happened to you? How you end up in this situation?
I well, I lived here.
Uh-huh.
And did you live here with the other kids, Camilla?
Yeah, they were, well, some of them at least. Some of them were, nice and they were my friends.
And the rest were undesirable, pretty rude, what?
Well, no, they're just brought here. Sometimes they were travelers.
Nice. All right. Well,
They didn't say why there were so many though.
Who was your father?
Oh, this is his castle. Or was.
Well, Camilla, you said that the uh the other kids are downstairs, right?
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
Well, honestly, me neither. So, is there somewhere else you would like to show us around the castle?
Do you want to go to my room?
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's have a tea party.
Because I actually kind of sketched shit out. Just to give you guys a good picture, by the way, there is this large staircase, kind of that is ruined off on the right side. Krilltoxel, you're actually at the top of the staircase. Everyone else is at the bottom. Because you are currently with Camilla, or maybe at this point, the rest of the party has gotten at least part way up the stairs. Looking around, you can see a couple of different doors at the very bottom of the staircase. But yeah,
How big is this gap, I guess?
the gap,
And yeah, you said it was a ruined staircase.
the right side of the staircase is completely ruined. It
Oh,
looks
okay.
like something has fallen through the staircase, and based off of what you have seen, at least outside, you have seen ruined warships and that sort of thing. There was a battle here at some point.
Okay. But we can still like get to the second floor.
You can get to the second floor,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah, I guess up to the second floor, and we'll follow Camilla.
Okay.
yeah, there's oh that girl. That's cool.
Hey, man, it's better than facing off whatever those changed kids are downstairs. So
That's fair. That's fair.
Camilla told me they were changed last time.
Dang.
Who's or what?
That's a great question. Hey, Camilla, you said that these kids were changed, these other kids. What exactly do you mean by that?
Well, I never really saw them. They were my friends, and then all all they did was yell. They
Well,
never
that's creepy.
answered. They didn't want
Hmm.
to play.
Well, yeah, we'll go play with you. So let's go on up to your room. We'll have a nice tea party, and we'll
Yeah.
figure out what to do from there.
Okay. Um, so you go ahead and you are walking up the staircase. By the way, you're looking around and you can see that you would imagine that this place was once magnificent. I mean, they're like The woodwork is immaculate. It seems like there aren't many paintings around. It looks like those have probably been stolen at this point. Um, but yeah, so you get to the very top of the staircase, and you go ahead and you see this fairly ornate door that looks like it once had actual gemstones ingrained into the door, but it looks like those have been wrenched out.
Is this your room, Camilla?
No, it's up. No, it's on the top floor.
Oh, well,
Whose room is
Well,
this?
yeah.
Nice door.
Um,
Good work here.
You go ahead and you push through the door, and you actually just see you see this long hallway. It looks like there was once also a long rug, but that has also since been stolen. As you're walking through, you go ahead to your left, you see it looks like it was a parlor of some sort. It looks like there has been a chandelier that has crashed. There's actually several holes in the wall as well. And you can see some kind of relatively empty bar on the left. On the right side, you would see it looks like a long dining hall, a beautiful long table, but it has since broken at the very center and is caving in to the bottom.
Well, the word relatively in my mind means there's still some alcohol. So I'm gonna head over to that bar and find whatever little bit of alcohol I can still find.
Okay, yeah. You walk over to the bar. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Pretty good at these. 21.
21, yeah. So you're looking around, and before you even get to the bar, you're just noticing some of the different holes in the wall. It looks like it was actually large enough to be cannonball-sized holes. Um, it looks like there was some kind of siege at some point. You're not sure, but likely years ago, that took place. You also see a number of, I would say, just very long dried pools of blood, close to the where the holes are, as well as just around like the corners of each wall, especially to your left. But you approach the bar. There are some shattered bottles on the ground as well. You go ahead and you look through. Give me a general investigation check.
Yeah.
I will guidance myself.
Go ahead.
7.
7. All right.
19.
19. Okay. You go ahead and you're looking through. It looks like either soldiers of the Empire, or maybe just random looters have come by and claimed all of the different bottles. You go ahead to leave, but just something catches your eye, and it looks like there's just a little bit of wood that seems to be out of place. You go ahead and you barely lift it up, and you do find one bottle of rum.
Nice.
It
Boys,
seems to be a relatively good vintage.
I
Shoot,
got
man,
us the
any
good
pirate-
shit.
Yeah, it's
Any
about
good
Huzzah!
pirate-
it's about 2/3 of the way full. It's
Just
very dusty at the moment. And it kind of looks like it might have been like a secret stash of the bartender.
2/3 bottle of
Oh, the bartender
high
used to
quality wine or high quality rum.
give him off
Yeah,
the top a little bit.
it's pretty good. It's not like the greatest rum in the lands or anything like that, but it is a pretty decent rum.
All right. I say we make it out of this spooky ass ghost castle. We plug and drink this shit.
All
Yeah.
right.
Good night on the boat.
Well, we're getting drunk.
Absolutely, I'm sure Double D, you can whip up something nice to go with this rum here.
Oh, I could
Your
make
name is
a
Foster?
few rum cakes.
Oh yeah,
Some good stuff.
could have some daiquiris.
All right, perfect. You go ahead and so you leave the bar. You feel pretty confident that you found, this is about everything that you could find. Yeah. So is there anything else you would like to investigate?
I guess I want to go up to Camilla and be like, Camilla, do you remember there being a siege or something on the castle? Do you remember like cannonballs flying through the
Hmm.
walls,
No,
people attacking?
it was dark. That's all I remember. And but I heard things. It was far away.
Was it really loud?
It was loud, but it was kind of far. I'm not, I don't know. It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I guess just keep taking us to your room.
Okay, okay. Um,
Come on, Krill. Let's not give the kid ADD or
Listen,
PTSD.
Captain,
or-
I'm just trying to figure out if this siege is possibly the reason she's now a ghost.
Ah, I see.
Maybe she got hit by a
Not a bad angle. I won't
Yeah.
lie. Oh,
Okay.
just getting smoked by a cannonball in your sleep.
That's kind of what I'm wondering, but I didn't want to say it. I covered
Yeah,
Camilla's ears.
you laid it out. You laid it out there.
okay.
And
You
my hands
cover
just, like,
you
go
cover
through her
her
head,
ears.
yeah.
Your hands actually pass into her head.
I just like end up like just
Yeah, you high
clapping, and I'm
five
just like,
yourself.
whoops, all right, well, let's go.
She kind of like turns to you. She looks a little bit afraid.
All right.
It's okay.
A little late for pleasantries, but all right. Yeah.
At this point, by the way, Milo, she is about your height, maybe a tiny bit taller than you.
Damn. Got down in her prime. Sucks. That kid was gonna do big things.
Okay, so let me see. All right, so is there anything else you guys would like to do on this floor?
I don't think so.
I think I just want to follow Camilla.
Okay, gotcha. You go
What
ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry, what should we be on the lookout for? For
Well,
mud.
I guess I will point out like a lot of the bloodstains and just be like, something deadly kind of happened here. It looks like there was a lot of fighting. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
watch out for
yeah.
vengeful spirits. Maybe I don't know.
For undead.
I mean, you also do see a number of like holes in the wall that looks like it would have been appropriately sized for like crossbow bolts or bows and arrows. It looks like there was a fairly massive struggle, both from the sea and you would imagine when people were storming into this castle. Let me see. Okay, so you go ahead and you start going up the next you see yet another kind of staircase again leading both to the left and right. Very very beautiful. A lot of the woodwork though has been shattered at different spots, but both sides are you can still go up both sides at this point. So you get up to the next floor. Let me go ahead and scroll to the next part. And at this point, what you see is a very large and wide hallway with it looks like 8 different doors on both sides. Camilla kind of looks up to you and goes, This is where my daddy always had guests.
Mm. Well, Captain,
He's a pretty big entertainer.
Yeah, he always had a lot of friends.
It's always good to have friends, I'd say.
Yeah. They didn't
Are we
come around. Yeah.
are we stopping here, Captain, or do you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's peruse around here.
Alright.
Let's see what we got.
Yeah,
Okay.
check out the guest rooms.
Yeah, let's
Um,
turn this whole town upside down.
Okay. So go ahead and do you just want to inspect every door, or are there specific rooms that you would like to go into?
Are there any doors that catch immediate attention?
They all, I mean,
significant
some of
looking.
them look a little bit more damaged than others. First three doors to your left, the first two actually looks like there's been some heavy damage from the inside. The third one is actually cracked from about a third of the way up, and is the top third of the door is completely gone.
Oh shit. All right, kids. Should we all each take a door?
Aye, Captain.
All right, Captain.
Sounds like fun.
Bust them down on 3.
Yeah. And we all yell if we get in some hairy trouble. Anyway, yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I'll take the middle.
Middle. Who wants the left door?
I'll take the one that's furthest down
Okay.
the corridor of the
Okay.
3 that we're picking.
Okay. And Double D takes the first two. Krotoxa, when you get to that door, you're tall enough that you can actually see that room is no longer there.
Oh.
It has taken open concept to a whole new level. It looks like that part, that room has been completely destroyed.
Okay.
Was
Yeah,
that
it looks
the
like
room?
they got a new skylight in this room. I'm gonna pick a different room.
Fair enough.
Yeah, both Double D and Milo, you go ahead and open your doors, and it's kind of like this, like the sky cell in Game of Thrones, where there's fucking
jeez.
nothing. It just drops off.
Cool.
Double D goes in his room and he just starts screaming, ah, ah, ah.
Yeah, Krilltoxel and Milo, you just hear screaming.
Where Double D is.
All right. No,
I turn, I see Krill. I'm like, oh, okay, just checking to see if it would work. Just making sure you guys could check in.
Yep, we're still good, Double D.
Good try,
All right.
stay put.
Yeah, this room's pretty empty.
Okay.
Just take care
Are
of the
there
other three doors.
so what would you guys like to do? Do you want to go ahead and just go to the parallel doors? Do you want to keep going on the left side? What would you like to do?
Parallel.
Yeah, let's do the
doors.
parallel doors, I guess.
Okay. Are you guys still doing the same thing where you each take a
Yes.
door?
All on 3. 1, 2, a 3.
Okay. Who was taking which door?
I'll take the middle.
Middle? Who's taking
Far
left?
one again, I guess.
Okay, Krilltoxel, you're taking the left. Double D, you open your door and you see a bed. And that's about it. You see kind of like a foot locker, but it looks like it's already been opened and that there's nothing in there. Anything valuable has already been taken out of this room. Milo, the exact same thing, except for this one, one of the legs of the bed has been destroyed. It was shattered, and so the bed is actually just leaning. Krilltoxel, what you see, you open the door and you do also get kind of like that open concept. It looks like there was once a balcony there. Actually, and I forgot to mention, Double D and Milo, both of your rooms also have balconies.
Beautiful.
But Double D, what you see is that what was once a balcony, it looks like there's now a couple of legs there, and it looks like someone would be hanging off.
Couple of legs?
Yes, like the lower part of a torso, kind of like, and it looks like if the balcony was here or should have been here, the legs are kind of there with feet going towards the door, and it almost looks like someone would be hanging off.
Oh Jesus! I'll go up to the legs, kind of like investigate what is.
Okay, yeah. Milo and Double D, you kind of like, oh, those rooms were boring. Oh, what the fuck? You go over to the legs and you kind of pull on it, and the top part of the torso is not there.
Ooh,
Nice.
It
That's what you paid
looks
for.
it looks like there you look kind of just looking inside as well. There are no internal organs.
oh,
Even better.
It is just a couple of legs barely held together.
That's fun.
Yeah, you see that there is a long sword that's kind of like may have belonged to this person. But obviously it did them no good. There is no blood or anything like that on the sword.
hmm.
Well, shit. I guess we'll take that longsword.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You pick up the long sword. It's a long sword. There's nothing particular about it.
Out on ship for when we recruit it. But we could maybe train Frederick to use a longsword.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You'll become guts.
Yeah. At this point, by the way, you guys have a fair amount of loot on you, and it is starting to weigh you down. You do have a pretty. I mean, I would say Kroltoxel and
Well, I
Sakura
wouldn't-
are probably going to have a lot of the stuff, but
I also
um,
imagine we're not carrying all of our loot in
right.
between.
No, and you're going to have a bunch on your ship and everything. But still, you do have like weapons and everything. That just something to keep in mind. Okay. So yeah. By the way, Double D, when you were grabbing the legs, you kind of look off and it looks like the next at least few balconies are also gone. There's one that you would have seen that still seems to be intact, but it looks like some kind of weapon completely destroyed these balconies.
All right. I tell Captain, I say, I don't think there's anything of much interest down here. Maybe we should just, go to the tea party. Yeah, tea party.
Yeah, let's go play with Camilla. That sounds
Yeah.
like a better use of our time.
Is there anything else? Do you want to look in any of these other rooms?
No, fuck these rooms.
We'll just keep going up.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, bro, they already seemed all fucking ransacked and just cleaned out,
This place has been looted.
renovated,
Okay.
escalated,
Okay, gotcha.
deteriorated. Anyway,
All right. So, by the way, as you're walking through this hall, you do actually see one long drive, like along the left side, towards another staircase. You see one splatter of blood, like one clean. It looks like it would have been done by a clean cut, and it almost looks like something was dragged.
right.
Let's go the opposite direction of those drag marks, Captain.
I mean, did they look fresh?
Make a investigation or medicine check. Either one. Fuck, I'll let you make
Give
perception.
you a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Investigation.
Yeah, cool.
Dirty 20, all right. It looks like these marks, it doesn't look as old as the damage that has been done by a clear battle. They're dried. It looks like it's been here for at least a while. But it's certainly newer. Just maybe a year or two old.
All right, I think we're fine. Let's go, boys. Let's see what we can all find.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay.
Camilla, lead the way.
Okay. Yeah. She goes ahead and she leads you up the next set of stairs. Let me see. So she goes ahead and leads you up, and this last set of stairs is very ornate, very beautiful. It looks like there would have been like valuable metals and gems actually within this staircase, especially once you get to the top. But again, anything valuable has been claimed either by soldiers or by random bandits who might have come here looking for any remnants of this of the wealth that this castle once held. She kind of goes, this was my parents in my room through here. You go ahead and go up this ornate staircase. You go ahead and enter, and you see this massive room. It actually looks larger than the entire guest floor, and it is just open with different pieces of overturned furniture. There's just about everything in here. There's overturned furniture. You can see a ruined but massive bed over on in the left corner. It looks like there is one room over to the right, and that is where Camilla is heading. But yeah, you see it looks like paintings would have been here. You can actually see this one very intricate painting, and it has this man who has kind of curled black hair as well as a longer black mustache that kind of just like twirled to a point, kind of like like an old Western mustache. And he's in this one very particular pose. Let me check something real quick. And it looks like he has kind of like his right hand over his chest, kind of gazing down, almost like he's trying with his left hand open, kind of gazing down like he's looking down at someone. But you see that it looks like someone has actually kind of crudely painted red over his face a little bit, but you can still figure out what he looks like, because it would looks like it was done in a hurry, like the red paint.
Camilla, is this your dad, Camilla?
Yeah, his name was Frederick.
Fred, good name. Good name.
Several
That's a
different people can be
solid
named
name.
Frederick, by the way.
No,
It's a common
Trovoxel
name.
just laughs at the irony of it. He goes,
Yeah.
Yes, I know Frederick."
And before you
I know
ask,
a lot of
no,
great
it does
Fredericks.
not look anything like your Frederick.
Darn.
Are you sure he's just not cloned and it's him?
He's the reincarnation.
It's an older him.
I had Frederick for this guy for the last year, and I fucking and then it was like, what's your name? Frederick. Fuck.
Gotcha.
But yeah. It was Frederick Van Thiele.
Van Thiele.
Vantilli.
Look at that.
Man, Teasley.
How do I do it?
Oh, nice. Well done.
What kind of interest did your father Frederick have, Camilla?
Well, I know that he went to the capital a lot. I think he said he helped the commander. I don't know how much he liked him though.
Mm-hmm. Do you know where his private study would be?
Oh,
A room
yeah.
he would tell you not to go to?
Yeah, I was never allowed to go in there, but it's over here. Let me take a look. And so where the large kind of like bed would have been, you can see that there would have also been like lavish like privacy curtains and stuff like that around would have been the bedroom here. This is one massive room, by the way, but you could have easily split this up. Like this is probably this entire room is at least four of Mud's entire home. Like it is a massive room, but you do see one room. It looks like the door is already open. And yeah, so you go ahead, go into this room, and you see a this long, not ornate, but just well-built desk. The wood at this point has warped a little bit. You see, let me see. You actually do see this kind of this one statue of the same man that you had seen before. You would imagine that this is Frederick Van Healy. Um,
Hmm.
Let me see.
A little vain.
Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of yeah, in this one he's like looking up a little bit and he has got like this clenched fist.
Oh,
Um,
like he's. Yeah. All right. Anyway,
Yeah.
continue. Sorry.
yeah, no, it's all right. And but yeah, it looks like just about everything else has been ransacked. It looks like there were paintings and maybe valuables on the wall and such, but it looks like those have long been picked.
One beat us to it, boys. They stole
Yeah.
all the goods.
Well, Camilla, do you have a tea set still here, or did that get taken as well?
Hmm, I don't know if it's still here. Let me check. And she goes ahead and moves over to she starts heading towards the room in the back corner. Um, let me see. And yes, she goes ahead and goes into this room, and it looks like a lot of this room has also been ransacked, but there are still toys you see around. Like there's a couple of different she has like this one, it looks like an owlbear plushie. And that is still there. You actually also see along the back wall, it looks like kind of like a kid's version of an alchemy kit or an alchemy set. Um, and she starts walking over there and she just kind of goes, "There's only two cups left."
Well, that's okay. We can share.
Okay. And she kind of grabs this one. She's like, "This was my favorite."
Then you
The
keep
other-
that one, and the five of us will share this cup right here.
Okay.
Very good.
She goes and she goes, "I don't think I have any tea left though. I think that it's
Nonsense.
gone."
I've got some here, and I'll rummage through my bag and pull out some like little herbs and stuff like that, and I don't know, yeah, hand those over to her.
Okay. She goes, "Thank you." And she actually goes over to the alchemy, kind of like this alchemy set. And so it looks like she does have like different boilers and stuff like that. Some are shattered, some are still left intact. Um, and she goes ahead and she starts, I mean, I can make a roll real quick, but fuck, I don't have my dice. Shit. I left my dice in the other room. She just starts trying to make this tea. It doesn't look like she completely knows what she's doing. You would imagine that a lot of what she did in the past was kind of like, I would say, pretend and such.
Hmm.
But yeah.
I guess
Um,
I'll wait for her to pour the tea, and then pour the tea or however
Yeah.
she does it, and
um,
take a drink.
yeah, she goes ahead and after probably the next 5 minutes or so, she goes ahead and does kind of pour this tea. It's not pleasant because again, she doesn't really know what she's doing. The equipment that she has is fucking ancient, basically. Uh, or it's been a long time since it's been in use. And but yeah, I mean she can't even drink it at this point, kind of like she tries to, and so it just kind of pours.
This
She
is
go-
the best damn tea ever, Camilla.
Oh. Make a deception check. I'll give you advantage though, because I'm nice.
Can I guidance myself as well?
Sure.
So shit. 19.
19. She 100% believes you. She is still just a little girl, and so yeah, she kind of like her face like lights up a little bit, and she goes, "Oh, thank you." And but yeah, you guys are able to go ahead and have this nice little tea party. You're looking around and you see this bed, one little bed in the corner, as well as kind of like a little restroom. In the privy, and you see there are some different toys. There's a ruined it looks like there's a ruins actually like some kind of train, if you will. Um but yeah, there's some just little toys, but it looks like a lot of things in here have been picked over as well.
Damn. I don't have that spell stock. Okay, well. Can I like make an investigation check to see if I see any children bones in here?
Yeah, go perception or investigation.
I'll do perception. 22.
22. And are you specifically looking in this room, or are you just kind of like walking around
Specifically looking probably in like her room and her parents' room.
Okay.
I'm like trying to find Camilla's bones is
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
what I'm trying to find.
Okay, I got you. You don't find any bones. But with a 22, I'll say this. You go ahead and as you're looking through her parents' room, you actually notice that there are two small pools of blood on that seems like near this one armchair. This it looks like it has dripped down both sides and created a long dried pool of blood on both sides. And with a 22, I'll say that you're kind of looking through the chair, and you actually find a note in the cushion.
God, I will
Um,
pull that note out and read it, I guess.
Okay. It looks like all it says in very ornate but shaky penmanship. It looks like someone was struggling to write this. It just says, "I'm sorry, Camilla. I'm just so sorry I couldn't protect you."
I instantly
And it is
crap.
and the bar and lower part is dried in blood.
I'm not even gonna finish writing that down because I'm just gonna Druidcraft a flame and instantly burn that note up. Like
Okay.
I hope Camilla never sees that note.
Gotcha.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
Oh dear lord. Yep. Okay. All right. I take a look at the
Yeah.
blood stains on the chair and just
Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Jesus Christ. 18.
18. There's nothing, I mean, if you're looking for anything else notable about this, I would say no. You're able to deduce based off of what you read in the note that this was a suicide attempt.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But you're not sure necessarily by who.
All right, Robin Hood style. Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess I'll go back to the captain and be like, "Well, Captain, I think we've maybe found all we can find up here. Potentially. What do you say about fighting some ghost kids in the basement?"
You know, I really do like beating up on kids. I think it might be a good time.
All right.
How many siblings you had?
Oh,
Camilla?
Camilla? I was an only child.
Well, how many were brought to this castle?
I don't know. I met some of them when they first got here. I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
All right, is what it is. We just gotta
Um,
go
Were,
way down.
is there
were
anything
these
else?
kids, Camilla, were they brought here um while your dad was still here, or was after?
He was still here. He was always trying. Yeah, he was always I don't know what he wanted them for.
Well, we're gonna go find out. You stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, drink your
Um,
All right. She goes ahead and she stays here. Is there anything else you guys would like to investigate?
is that okay, guys? If I tell her to stay here?
Yeah.
yeah, should stay here.
I mean,
It's
she
gonna be
doesn't
a-
want to go down there anyways, so I figure this is probably the safest place for her.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I feel her.
So did we look through her parents' room all the way?
Yeah, I
Um,
guess I'll go and explain the note I read to these two. Like once we leave Camilla's room,
Yeah.
I guess. Or once she's like off in a different part of the room. I'll be like, yeah,
Okay.
listen, just so you know, either Camilla's mom or her dad or maybe a sibling or something tried to kill himself in that chair right there. And I point to the armchair with the two blood stains on it. I found a note. I just got rid of it because I don't think Camilla needs to be reading that kind of shit. But yeah, whatever happened here, it's looking more and more bleak.
That. Why do you think Mud would send us here? I don't know
Well,
what
we're looking for a chest with some sort of documents.
we're. Oh, a chat.
Well, just like anything of importance.
Documents and items, yeah.
Okay. Again, is there anything else you guys would like to, investigate? Do you want to look through any of the rooms or anything like that?
What other rooms are we missing?
So there's let me go ahead and look at this again. But there is Camilla's room. You're able to see, it looks like you're able to see the study on the left, where you saw like the statue and such. You see the parents' bedroom also near the study, where you saw the blood-stained armchair. You also see just maybe you see to the right, it looks like there's some kind of room you're looking in. It might have been like a hobby room or something like that. But everything else is pretty open. You're not sure what would have been there. Because again, a lot of things have been kind of picked over. But yeah, there are other rooms as well.
Maybe go check out that study there, Captain.
Cool, let's go in there.
Okay. You go ahead and you walk into the study again. And again, you see the large desk as well as the statue of Frederick Van Tilly. You're able to figure out or deduce, and with kind of like this clenched fist and looking up, and it's kind of like his right hand is open.
Ooh,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna go take a look in his hand.
Yeah, I want to investigate the statue with Cap.
You want to investigate such a okay. Both of you give me an investigation check.
I will guidance the captain.
Okay. All right, guidance.
No keys.
So you can roll a d4, Cam, as well.
Okay. It's investigation.
Yes, investigation.
11.
11. All right.
11 as well.
11 as well. Okay. Let me
We both
see.
stare at the exact same part. Yeah.
Yeah. That hand.
Yes. I
Okay.
put my hand in his hand.
You put your hand in his hand.
Hand in
Okay.
hand.
You go ahead and you kind of like, are you trying to hold his hand or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. You try to hold his hands, just kind of like, hey, how's it going, Mr. Fantilli? And the hand moves with it. Not grabbing you. It
Oh.
is like a statue, like it's
Like
the
you
hand
moved the statue?
moves. Yes.
Oh my god. How is he positioned right now?
Left hands clenched like this, looking up, and right hand open.
Guys, we gotta mirror that picture we saw earlier. So put
There-
the hand down that's clenched and unclench it and turn his head down looking at that hand, and then put his other hand up to his chest, clenched.
Okay.
Okay.
Krilltoxel, as you do this, you go ahead, you position his head so it gazes down. You go ahead and you bring his clenched hands, open it and put it over his heart. You bring his right hands open. You hear something click. And there's you hear some kind of like trap open. Not a trap, but like
Like a
some
trap door or something.
Yeah, some kind of like a little trap door, but something small.
I go, let's search the room.
Okay. Everyone give me an investigation check.
Will guidance myself.
That one.
Did you get
Natural 20, baby.
natural 20? All
Let's
right.
see, there you go.
I got an 11, so I got the 11 this time. Nice.
Okay. And you got a natural 1 double D?
Yeah.
Okay. You are still fascinated by the hand and you're trying to like intertwine yours with his and just trying to figure this out. Krilltoxel, you're looking around the statue. Milo, however, you start walking around and you can see just out of the corner of your eye, it looks like something has opened from underneath his desk.
I'm looking at Double D and I'm like, we have got to get you fixed one of these days, man. Like whatever's going on in your brain, we have got to fix that shit.
I just start like poking the statue. Okay.
It's a well-made statue. I mean, it's kind of like it's moving around, so Milo, you go ahead and I'm guessing you investigate the little trapdoor.
Yes, please.
Okay, it is a small trapdoor, maybe the size of a shoebox. As you open it, you don't see anything valuable in there. You do see a collection of letters and one leather-bound journal.
Oh. Tell me more.
So you'd like to go ahead and grab all this?
Yeah, let me pull
Okay.
it all up. So you said it was a. Let me write this down. Sorry.
Collection of
You're good.
letters.
Yeah. You see a leather-bound journal as well as it looks like 3 letters that had not been sent out yet.
All right, these might be what Mud wanted. Yeah, you think? Yeah.
Possibly. Are they sealed?
Yes.
The letters are not sealed. Like it looks like they're in some kind of envelope. But they are not yet sealed. It looks like they were not sent out in time.
No harm in reading them then first, eh, Captain? Maybe there's some good loot to be found.
I completely agree.
And just as a reminder, because it has been like 4 or 5 sessions since Mud told you all this, Mud requested some kind of box.
A box. Yes.
Wait, you want a box?
Yeah.
Box of goodies.
I'll fucking box you right now.
Yeah, my notes for this were floating castle, chest with documents and items, haunted question mark.
Definitely haunted. Check.
Yes.
Check that
Yeah.
box.
Yep.
Box.
Okay, so what part would you like to investigate first? The letters, the journal?
Let's investigate the letters.
Okay. The letters, as a note, like as the DM, when you guys were like, all right, let's leave. And I was like, I have spent fuck.
Well, I
Well-
forgot that all these rooms were like they were like separated but connected, you know?
Yeah.
So I like envisioning was just like, oh, we did a perception check. It was for like everything, you
Right.
know?
Okay. Yeah. I
then
should
you
have
were like,
explained that a little bit better. I was just at the time I was like, fuck, my preparation. Oh
what am I?
no.
Well, the one
No,
time
that
I'm
was good
ready.
because then you said the statue again, and I was like, oh fuck, that's right. Like I forgot about that.
Seem pretty adamant
Yeah.
about the statue.
I love how Double D was just fucking with the statue and then it ended
Dude,
up being
oh
the
my
puzzle and
God.
Krill just figures it out.
Dude, I literally was just like, because you described the statue the first time, and I was just like, oh, okay, it's just another statue of this guy in a different pose. And then they were like, oh, I'm gonna investigate the statue. I was like, okay, maybe something cool happens with the statue. And then you were like, it moves, and
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my God, it all clicked into place.
Yeah. With 11 for both of you, I was just like, fuck it. Are they just gonna go buy this? And then you're like, I touch his hand. I was like, okay, cool.
Perfect.
Anyways, so you go ahead and you crack open. Just say number 1, 2, or 3. Milo.
3.
3. Okay. All right. So this one, it looks like it's the shortest of the three letters. And it reads as this: the time is near, and Jin won't have the time to scream before my blade finds his heart.
Ooh. Jin?
I have finally made a breakthrough, though not the intended subjects. Additionally, I have a snake in my cellar, who could prove most beneficial when the bodies are stacking towards the sky. Bide your time, and so will I. This will soon come to a conclusion. It is not addressed to anyone. You would have to imagine, based off of the fact that it's in his study, this is Lord Frederick Van Tilly's writing. You would
Okay.
deduce.
Okay.
Deduce.
That's an interesting one.
1 or 2, Milo.
Number 2, my lord.
Yeah.
Number 2? Okay. It reads as such. Again, not addressed to anyone. Just, it looks like it was not done in time. Or maybe he just does not address people for privacy reasons, security.
Okay. Good, eh?
Thank you for obtaining the goods that little tyrant couldn't stomach, albeit with more delays than I would have preferred. As I obtain my rightful place, I will not forget those who aided my cause, just as I will not forget those who spurned me. I promise you this: there will not be enough power in his grubby little hands once you obtain the horn. Good luck, my swarmy little friend.
All right. Good luck, my swarmy little friend. All right, letter 1.
All right. Where the fuck did I? Oh, there it is. God damn it. I must say, when you originally told me of your plan, I figured it was out of love, but I'm glad to have misinterpreted this endeavor. Though your chosen location is suspect, choosing to be so close to the webbed ones could prove to be consequential. Nonetheless, the supplies you granted me will almost certainly prove to be essential. In return, I hope you remember to grant me the 2 less useful of the children. I'm beginning to run out of test subjects. I hope that when both of us finally achieve our dreams, you will finally grant us a visit. This matter has clearly stressed you out, and a visit for a week may finally bring you out of your shell.
I don't like this guy.
That one was the most fucked up.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Okay. Yeah, let's make sure guys, we were really, I cannot stress this enough. We really gotta make sure Camilla never sees this shit.
Um, yeah, you guys, is everything okay in there?
Oh, everything's just fine, Camilla. Yep, yep.
Oh,
Go pour
okay.
another cup of tea. Thank you.
Yeah, you see, at this point, she has like her little owlbear plushie kind of like clenched to her.
Perfect.
Oh, so the owlbear's a fucking ghost too.
No, the owlbear's a plushie.
What the
Yeah,
fuck was this?
those are the three letters. You do still have the journal, but you can do whatever you like.
I'll read the journal on the ship later.
Okay. All right. You
Yeah,
you tuck away the journal. Let me see. Okay, so yeah. Is there anything else you would like to investigate?
No, let's get through everyone else's turn.
Okay. Let's see.
I think I'm good up here now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now I really want to investigate those children down there. See what the
Mhm.
fuck he's doing.
Okay. All right. So if you wants to go ahead, you kind of, and as you said before, you kind of tell Camilla to kind of stay in her room. She does so, just kind of like playing along with her little owlbear and such and her alchemical kit. And you start heading down the stairs, and just to remember, um yeah, so the next floor is again the one with all of the different rooms. And you know what? Give me a perception check.
Oh, it's cocked on a nat 20. Fuck
Oof.
me. 18.
18. 17. All right. You go ahead and you're looking at it looks like a lot, going down the stairs, it looks like a lot of the rooms to the left. It looks like there's a lot more damage there. You do see the first door on the right, by the way, is actually just barely open, and about two doors down, you do see it looks like claw marks that kind of start there and then start going to this one little spot on the far right side before the rooms, but after the stairs.
Can I do like I don't know, like a nature check or something on see what like animal or creature made these claw marks?
Yeah, absolutely. Um, go right ahead.
22.
22. Okay. You're looking at these claw marks and it looks like very thin but very deep kind of claws. It looks like it was done with 5 fingers. It looks like there was an opposable thumb as well. And it goes fairly deep, but they are very narrow cuts, I would say.
Well, looks like some sort of monster creature this way, Captain. It's humanoid in shape, more or less.
All right. Let's take on a little challenge, eh? Stretch our legs.
Might as well. Couldn't hurt to stop a enemy from sneaking up on behind us.
Exactly.
Okay,
So, I
so
guess,
did you want to look at anything else?
yeah, I guess just kind of like follow these claw marks.
Okay. Um, would you like to follow it towards the door, or would you like to where else it might have led to? Again, it
think-
looks like there would have there. It looks like there's like this end table and such, and that might have had like a vase at some point. And but yeah, beyond that, I mean, give me an investigation check on which one you would like to look at.
I think I want to go to like where it was going.
Okay,
So like
yeah.
not the door.
Yeah.
14.
14. Okay. You go ahead and you're looking at where the claw marks are going, and you actually on further investigation, that looks like there are some little spots of blood within the claw marks. You go ahead and you're looking around, and it looks like it ends at the wall. But you're not completely sure what happened.
I take out my spear and poke the wall.
Okay. You go ahead and you take out your spear, poke the wall, and where you would imagine it would have gone into, say, like drywall or something like that, it sounds like it hits metal.
Interesting. Uh, hmm. Anyone? Can anyone see through illusions? Hey, Captain, you good at like secret door shit?
I don't know actually. Let me look around.
This
I cast
wall
a
is
mage
metal
hand.
here.
Oh, this is me.
You up the,
Fuck.
the wall.
Where's my other one? Shit. I'm not prepared. I'm a dick. There it is. Keep up. Use camp. Fancy footwork by Dusty. Any damage. I do have thieves' tools.
Yeah, can we like search for like a lock or something? Or,
Yeah.
like a door knob or
Yeah,
something?
if a couple of you would like to make an investigation check, go right ahead.
You up the wall.
Yeah. Right.
I give the captain the help action.
Uh,
15.
26.
15, 26. Okay, so Double D, you're looking around looking for maybe a key or something like that. And Milo, you are actually able to look very closely, and you see that it looks like there's actually just a tiny bit of separation. Uh like there's a tiny little gap. And with a 26, you actually are able to kind of trace it around and figure out how this might open. You barely open it, and it looks like there's some kind of dumbwaiter. Very small. It looks like it would be for a very small creature.
Or a child.
I was gonna say like a child. Okay, well, Captain, you go in here. We'll send you down, and then we'll go around and meet you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna fit in there, Captain. It's all you. We'll tie a little rope to you.
Well, no, I think we should all go down together.
Yeah, don't fucking play with me like that.
If
But
these little kids are, using this, it's definitely gonna be not a good time.
no, I completely agree.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Would you like to investigate anything else? So you found the little dumbwaiter. Yeah.
Maybe that door where the claw marks were kind of leading to as well.
Okay. Yeah, there's the door that's like a little open, then there's the one with the claw marks. You want to go to that one? Okay,
Mhm.
cool. You go ahead and just open the door, and you see a fairly grisly sight. It looks like 3 different people had been in here One of them has been complete, and it actually no, all three of them, it looks like they have been severed in half. Similar to the person that Double D had pulled from the balcony, it looks, upon further investigation, it looks like their internal organs are missing.
Yo, what do a bunch of ghost kids need with a bunch of internal organs, man?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, he said in his letter something about a big snake, or I don't know if he was referring to like a.
He said he's got a snake in his cellar
Yeah,
that
do you mean
come in
real
handy when
snake?
the bodies start stacking.
I think he means a real snake.
He might, yeah. It's actually looking more likely now that you say that. But wouldn't he just devour like the whole body
Yeah.
and not just half?
And what are the claw marks then? Snakes don't have.
Yeah. They might be the kids.
Oh, kids clawing at the walls.
Yeah. Because as we saw, Camilla can touch and affect objects in our world. So
Maybe they're turning the kids into snakes.
that would be even more terrifying.
He was
He
talking
did
about
say he was experimenting on them. So,
Yeah. This is bad.
well, I say we just find the basement and
Yeah.
Okay.
fuck this pig.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to investigate?
Nope. I'm just gonna close that door and
Gotcha.
forget what I saw that.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you guys want to start heading down?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. You go ahead and you leave this floor. You get back down to where it looks like the parlor and the dining hall and the kitchen would have been. Let me see. And you finally make your way back down to the first floor. You're not completely sure where the basement would be starting though.
Let's try the ground floor and start there.
Yeah, okay. So you get down to the ground floor and you do see this is where you first, entered. This is where you first met Camilla. And so you see the entryway from where you originally came, and you do see the kind of like the two rooms on both sides.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain, left or right?
Left.
Left it is.
Okay. You go ahead and go into the left room, and when you enter, it looks like it would have been you see beds like twin beds, probably about 8 on each side of the room. You see little foot lockers and such, and it looks like that this room might have been a room for the help.
The help, you say?
Yeah, I mean, you would imagine that with a place like this, you would have a bunch of different servants and such.
Mhm. Okay. I guess let's check out that other one real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. You go over to the other side, and that side you actually see it looks like it's a much smaller room, maybe half the size at most. It looks like this would have been a coat room.
Oak room, nice.
Yeah.
Where's all the dust? That booger sugar.
All the dust.
Hmm.
There's plenty of dust in here, Captain, not the kind I think you're looking for.
Mm. Oh well. All right. Well.
Yeah, these rooms don't seem too crazy.
Basementy, no.
Yeah. Let's get down there.
Yeah, I guess let's keep wandering this ground floor.
Okay. It looks like, yeah, it looks like there's not a lot else on this ground floor. You're looking through. They look like to be pretty ordinary rooms. But yeah, you would have to imagine that, if this Lord Van Healy had so many guests, then he might not have put, like a secret lair to where a lot of people would have been staying in, or at least would have been entering.
Ah, I've cracked the case. Double D goes back to the coat closet. Do any of
Okay.
you fine gentlemen have a coat?
Krotoxa looks at his near naked body. No.
It's okay. I investigate in the closet.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
I will guidance you.
Go
Start
right ahead.
pulling-
I was just wondering if there was like a cellar or something. Or
Based off what you've seen here, maybe not here. You're not completely sure where it would have been.
18.
18. You go ahead and you're investigating this, and you go, I bet there were a lot of coats here. But
Yeah.
you don't find, upon further investigation, you don't seem to find anything like a latch that'll pull down or anything like that. It looks to be a fairly ordinary coat closet.
Yeah.
That was a good try, Double D.
Double D walks out defeated.
Don't feel defeated, baby. Could be worse.
Alright.
Let's see. Okay, so what would you guys like to do now?
I want to fuck up some ghost kids.
You gotta save the ghost kids.
Hey, you dirty monstrosities, come on out.
Oh,
Oh, wait, what are you talking about?
hey, what are
You
you talking
changed ones.
hmm.
But yeah, let's make our way down to the basement. Eh?
Yeah, let me see something real quick.
Mhm.
I don't know how the fuck do I want to look up this spell real quick. Okay. I want to try something.
Go right ahead.
I want to I guess okay, I have a spell called Erupting Earth. It says choose a point on the ground within range. Range is 120 feet. Fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point.
Mm-hmm.
If there's creatures, they take damage and it becomes difficult terrain. What I would like to try to do is, since this is a building
Yes.
and there is supposedly maybe a basement below us, if I could just like open a hole in the floor and see where that would maybe lead.
And so you said that this is a spell called Erupted Earth.
Erupting Earth, yeah, it's
Okay.
a 3rd level spell.
Let me go ahead and read the spell really quick because I have never seen that one before.
Mm. Gotcha, Mitch.
I mean, yeah, I suppose this would, if you were to go ahead and so you center the points. Go ahead and because it's an automatic dex save fail, obviously, for the ground. So go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay. Where's my D12?
Fuck.
27.
27. Wow, you rolled high.
I rolled 11 on my first one. And then
Wow.
a 7 and a 9. So yeah.
Damn. Well done. Okay, so yeah, with that, you go ahead and you center on this point with a 20-foot kind of like radius. And it's kind of like seems to implode from the very center and does seem to create a small hole. I had a certain damage point that I was gonna it was 25, so well done.
Nice.
Nice. So you go
Well
ahead
worth
and
it.
it looks like you actually do, in fact, create a small hole. And enough for each of you to kind of go in or jump down single file. If you want to, but you do not see the bottom. It looks very
Okay.
dark down there.
Can we tie 250-foot of rope together and tie it to the banister of the staircase going up?
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and tie it to the staircase. Here, at one moment, I'm going to grab my dice really quick.
Yeah.
I mean, does that sound good to y'all? I mean, if there's a pillar, maybe we do that instead, but
No, I like this. This is a good way to get in
I was like, literally, I was just like, how the fuck do we get to the basement? Like, I was just like, oh, I have this spell called Erupting Earth. Can I just punch a hole in the ground?
there. Place is already fucking crumbled.
I
to
know, I
sh-
was just like, it's already ruined, so. I guess, Dan, is there like a stone pillar or something in here? Because I'd prefer to tie off to that.
It doesn't look like there would have been any stone pillars.
That's all right. That's
The only
fine.
the only things you see around at this point, and maybe there were statues at some point, but again, most things have it looks like everything has been picked apart years ago. But so yeah, you just see the staircase and a couple of smaller pieces of furniture that might not have been worth as much.
Okay, yeah. I guess I'll try to tie it to the staircase.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so you go ahead and you tie this rope to the staircase. You try to find the part that you think might be the most stable. And so who would like to go first?
Fuck it, I'll go first since
You'll go
I
first?
made the hole and tied the rope. I'll be the test dummy.
Yeah. And you have
Anything
dark
happen
vision,
in
don't you?
Street?
Liz folk have dark vision,
Um,
right?
I do not.
You don't have dark vision. Okay.
But I
Gotcha.
can I have Druidcraft, which like lets me
Mhm.
I can like light a torch or a campfire or something like that. So I guess I'll light a torch and head down.
Okay. Do you have any torches with you, or I mean, are you just grabbing like a piece of wood and you're like, this will work?
Let me see here. have this nifty explorer's pack. I forget what's in it. It's got a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinderbox, 10 torches.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect. So you go ahead and you're able to light up this torch, tie yourself to this rope. Roll me a d20.
Oh boy, howdy. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's cocked. That is a 9.
That's a 9. Okay. So you are able to, with kind of like one hand grabbing onto this rope, as well as you have your other hand clenching this torch, you are able to start making your way down, and the torch is able to give off just enough light that you can see where the bottom is, and you can you're able to safely land. It's about 25 feet down, so you don't use the entire rope. What you see, you're looking around, and it looks like you're actually in a massive laboratory.
I'll call down for them to join. Come on down.
Who's the next one to go?
I'll go
You'll go.
all over into battle.
Okay. Roll a d20.
8.
8. Okay. Do you have dark vision? Wow.
I
Okay.
got the torch. Yeah, I know, right?
So, and halflings don't have dark vision, huh? That's
I
interesting.
got a torch going, it's all right.
Sure. You go ahead and yeah, similar, you're able to go ahead and make your way down. It is fucking dark, but you are able to find the ground. Milo, roll me a d20.
I'm gonna give you a. Oh, yeah. What kind of check is it?
Just a
Just a
d20.
D20.
Oh, 5.
5. Okay. You similarly, you're able to go ahead and make your way, slide down this rope. You don't really see where the bottom is. You can see a little bit of the torch, because I don't believe halflings have dark vision either, so you don't really see anything. It's the blind buddies. Okay.
Mm.
So does anyone? So we still have Haggis and Zakora. Who would like to roll for Zakora?
I got it. She got a 7.
7. Similar. She is able to slide down. I do believe tieflings have dark vision, though.
Yeah, she does.
So she would be fine. She's able to make her way down. Someone else roll for Haggis for me, please. Excuse me.
18.
18. Okay. All right then. As Haggis is sliding down, all of a sudden it feels like the rope is getting a little looser.
Well, that's fun.
And the top of the rope comes undone. And let's see. I guess it's gonna take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as he hits the ground.
I guess.
Great.
Unfortunately though, the rope is now undone.
Well, I'll coil it back up and slap it on my pack again, I guess.
Okay.
Figured that.
There you go. So you are looking
I'd hate
around.
to leave that behind. So thanks, Haggis.
Yeah. All right. So you are able to go ahead and yeah, you are looking around. You with your torch and Haggis and Sakura with their dark vision. You're able to look around, and it does look like you're in a large laboratory. You see, it looks like there are vats that it looks like they're very clear with some kind of strange green liquid inside. A couple of them on the left side, farther down, it looks like they have been shattered, and that liquid is at this point dried up, but it looks like it has stained the ground. Yeah, you see a number of these different vats. It looks like there's actually 13 in total.
Jesus. Yes, can we make an investigation check?
Yeah, go right ahead. What are you investigating? Just a general
Just
or
a general
Yeah.
investigation of the lab.
Go right ahead.
Spillage.
Yeah.
See what's in the vats.
I will guidance myself.
Go ahead.
12.
12. Okay. You when looking at some of these vats, you don't exactly know. Excuse me, I keep yawning. You don't exactly know what this strange liquid is. All you know is that it is not something that you have seen, smelled before. You're not completely sure.
Is there like
Yeah, go ahead.
just like I don't know, a piece of garbage or something laying around, like a piece of debris, like wood or something?
Piece of wood. It doesn't look like there's any debris. Unlike the rest of this castle, it looks like this was actually untouched. It doesn't look like anyone really found this place. It looks to be long abandoned, but it looks like your party are maybe the first people that have been here since whatever fates had fallen upon this the rest of the castle.
Interesting. Okay. Um, well, yeah, I guess if I find something, I want to stick it in one of the vats. So
Okay.
someone
Alright.
finds something, let me know.
All right. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So you guys are all the five of you are all looking around, trying to piece together what this laboratory was, what was here, when you do hear a sound. And it seems to be getting a little bit louder and louder.
Jesus.
Can we discern like where the sound is coming from?
Give
Like
me
which
a
direction?
give me a perception check.
I'm good at those ones. Nice. 23.
23. You're looking around and you don't see anything coming from, and there are different like corridors and such leading to you don't know where. And you're looking around and all of a sudden what you do is you look up and hanging from the ceiling you see a humanoid form with it looks like shattered but put together limbs. It looks to be adolescent, possibly, and it looks like there is a split down the chin. And at this point, it meets your gaze and just it gives out this horrific scream. And it lunges towards you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
I think I found that dumbwaiter thing, guys.
Good job, Krill.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Baby, baby.
You think at 28?
Oh,
Okay,
28.
well-
Fuck.
Jesus.
Fuck. I thought mine was good because I rolled a natural 19, but no
Mine
way
was
I
good. I got a 10.
no way I beat a 28. I got a 22.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Damn. So
It's
Roll
that
this
natty
one.
19, man.
22 and Milo, you said you had a 28?
Yeah, I rolled a 17 with a +5,
Fuck.
and I can add my proficiency, right? Or no?
Do you have something that would give you proficiency?
His swashbuckler thing does.
Does it?
allow
Oh,
him to
okay.
add-
I
it
knew
allows him to
Gloom.
add
I knew
something.
Gloomstalker did. I didn't know Swashbuckler did
You,
as well.
you add your charisma score.
That's what. It is.
Oh, interesting.
Well, then it's a +4, so it's a Dex +4, +9.
So it's even better.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you can give yourself a bonus to your initiative rolls equal to your charisma modifier. Yeah, it's called Rakus Audacity. It's what also allows him to use a sneak attack against one person.
Damn.
One of
Okay.
the best abilities ever.
Wow, that's really cool. Let's go ahead and change the music though, really very quickly.
Let's shit our pants real
Something
quickly.
a little less joyous.
I'll be right back. I'm listening though.
We're walking around a fucking spooky castle. What's so joyous about this?
Well, not joyous, but you get what I mean. Nothing, trying to kill you. But now there's definitely something trying to kill you. That first creature though, is going to get an attack off. There are two others hanging from the ceiling. But those two are not going to get the jump, especially due to your high perception check. So it's just going to be that one. It is going to make 2 attacks on you. As it comes down again with its kind of long, like elongated limbs. And it actually looks like it even has like almost stunted legs a little bit. It looks a little bit like a ghoul, but it was an adolescent before, and it is just monstrous and horrifying as it does have like it as kind of like its mouth also splits into 3 parts. It is going to make 2 claw attacks on you.
This is on me.
Yeah, this is on you, sorry. Because it is going to be lunging at you. That is an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Just shout out to the Chew crew. Let me go ahead and get some dice here. Okay. Okay. It's going to be 9 points of slashing damage. And it is also going to be 3 points of psychic damage.
Ouchie.
Okay. That is going to be its only attack. Milo, it is now your turn.
Dope. So I'm gonna sneak up. Can I get a sneak attack on the fucking guy who attacked Crow?
Yes, you can because it is engaged with Krill right now, so you can go from the side if you like. You're not that far away. You're maybe only 5-10 feet away, so you should be fine to go ahead and use your sneak attack on this one. So go ahead and roll for attack.
Let me make sure I got it all right. level are we? Okay, level. Okay, cool. Yeah.
What was it to attack?
One's gonna be. I have 2 attacks now. Yeah, right. With 5th level.
You're a rogue. You don't get some 2 attacks.
I'll get 2 attacks. That's
No,
okay.
rogue only gets 1 attack.
Okay, either way, it's gonna be 18 to hit.
18 will hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Cool. It's gonna be 10 points of slashing damage.
And that's with your sneak attack.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. $19.
Okay, it's so it's 19 total.
Yeah, total.
Okay, so
3.
you go ahead and this one deformed child you're able to deduce that's attacking Krill. You go ahead and you are able to plunge your sword directly into its abdomen. It does scream out in pain. It's definitely alive, but it is certainly hurt at this point.
Sick. Well, that's pretty much my turn.
Okay. All right then. So you go ahead and finish up your turn. Krill Toxel, it's now your turn. Zach,
I'm muted, sorry.
you're good.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt as my action on one of the other 2 in the room.
Okay. Yeah, those 2 have not dropped yet, so you absolutely certainly could.
Cool. That's a 14 to hit.
14 hits on the money.
Nice.
And which one are you hitting? There's one on the left and one on the right.
One on the left.
Okay, gotcha. And was this just a
13
level 1?
points. Yeah, 13 points of radiant damage.
13 points of radiant damage. Okay, so you go ahead and shoot out this arcane bolt. It hits it directly in the chest. It just kind of gives this this small little scream before it kind of recovers, but it is now outlined. So the next hit on that one will have advantage.
Nice. And then bonus action, I'm going to do my Hungry Jaws and bite into the kid in front of me.
Okay, absolutely. Go right ahead.
Um, 15. Yeah, 15. Jesus, I can't do math today.
Okay, 15. Okay, so go ahead and roll for damage.
That's 8 points of piercing damage.
8 points of piercing damage. Fantastic. Did anyone, if you have the stuff for it, and someone can go ahead and roll for Zakora and Haggis if you like.
I don't know if we have their sheets. Let me check. Yeah, it's just Connor's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Well then, in that case, we're just gonna leave it as is until those 2 fuckheads come to the session. Let me see. Okay, is that the end of your turn, Protoxel?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, it is now the children's turn. So the first one that it was just attacked by both. Let me see. Oh, sorry, I did something wrong. One moment. Sorry about that. I can't fucking do math apparently. So yeah, you go ahead and you bit into this one child in front of you, and at this point, that one does look fairly hurt. It is now going to go ahead and make 2 swipes at you. For first one is going to be a 7 to hit.
That misses.
That's cocked. That's a natural 19 to hit. So that one is going to go ahead and be, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll for damage. Ooh, all right. 13 points of slashing damage
Jesus Christ. That one hurts.
and 1 point of psychic.
It's 14 points. Thank God for temporary hit points.
Mhm. Would you have been down?
But-
I was gonna say you're level 6. You should have a way more hit
No,
points.
I was at full health, but it just shaving off 4 from 14 is just real nice.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, so that is going to be that one's turn. It is now the other 2 children's turn. They're going to go ahead and drop down. The first one is going to go ahead and make 2 swipes at Milo. The one that was looks like it was outlined. So let me see. 17 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. 16 to hit.
Money.
On the money. Okay. So it's going full barrage of attacks on you right now. First one is going to be, yeah, it's going to be 10 points of slashing damage as well as 3 points of psychic.
Yep.
And the second attack is going to be, ooh, all right. That's better. That is going to be 13 points of slashing damage, as well as off max. All right, 4 points of psychic damage.
You're gay. Thanks, man.
No problem, bro. So yeah, that is that one's turn. The last one is going to go ahead and drop in between Double D and Krill. And it is going to make 1 swipe at each of you. Krill Toxel, we'll do yours first. That's Cox. Now that's dog shit. That it's a 9 to hit, so I know that won't hit. Double D. Ooh, but that should. That's a dirty 20 to hit. Double D.
On me? Fuck
Yes. Okay. So go ahead and roll for woo 14 points of slashing damage, as well as 2 points of psychic damage.
yeah. Okay.
Good.
Okay. It is now going to be your turn, Double D.
Yay. Ooh, wait.
You can get advantage on one of them too, just so you know.
Yeah, the
you
one
attack
that it's still outlined is the one that is currently fighting Milo.
That ain't cool. Do these like children have any metal on them that I could see?
No, it actually looks like they're completely naked.
Okay, that's even more interesting now.
But no, it is not. Yeah, they are very much deformed, though, obviously. But no, it does not look like they have any metal on them.
I'm going to. Ooh. I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp on the one that just jumped down between me and Krill.
Okay. Is there a save involved in that?
No, I make a melee spell attack.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Go right ahead.
Oh shit. Okay. 18
18 will definitely hit. Roll for damage.
is 1d8. 1d8 lightning damage. Lightning.
Should be
Four.
2d8 now since we're level 5.
Oh, it does. That's a good call. Yeah, it didn't say.
I got you, bro.
So that's 8 damage then.
8 damage. Okay, fantastic. You go ahead and reach out into this deformed child and go ahead and electrify it a little bit. It it certainly hurt it, but it is definitely still standing strong because that one had not been hit previously.
And with that, they now can't take reactions until the start of their next turn. So I'm going to start moving away. And as I run, I kind of pull a little cherry out of my pocket.
Mhm.
And wait, what does this take? And I cover it. Oh yeah. I cover it with some, a little licorice root too, and I throw it at Krilltoxel, and I say, "You could do this, buddy.
Okay.
Just eat this." And I will use a quicken spell to cast haste on Krilltoxel.
Oh fuck! I like to think
Okay.
I Kung Fu Panda pose style, just stick out my tongue in slow motion and catch
Yeah.
it.
I'll absolutely allow it. You go ahead, slow-mo, you're able to get this cherry. And so yeah, because of that, it cannot take an opportunity attack on you.
So I move
Um
30.
and
Oh, yeah.
perfect. And now Krilltoxel is hasted. Very good. Okay, fantastic.
That's my turn.
All right. Top of the order, it is now Milo's turn again. Hey, Cam.
Hey, sorry.
You're good. It's your turn.
Cool. Is that fucking bitch ass mofo who fucked me up there?
Yes, he is right in front of you.
Yeah, he's gonna taste my fucking Vorpal blade.
Okay. Go right ahead. Roll to attack.
And 21 to hit.
That will definitely hit. Roll for damage. And because there's no one else really within 5 feet, I do believe you get sneak attack since you're a swashbuckler.
Oh. 27.
27 damage?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Yeah, you go ahead and after it has just clawed into you, you're able to go ahead and put your sword directly into the bottom of its head, and it pokes out through the very top. And as you bring it down, its body collapses to the ground. That was a lot of damage. Well done.
But welcome to Rogues.
Yes, fuck. That might be one of the most damage you've ever done with just like a sneak attack up until this point. Okay, so yeah, that child is now dead. Is there anything else you would like to do, Milo?
No.
Okay,
Actually, I'll use my movement and get to another one.
no? Okay.
And that's it.
There's the one on Krilltoxel right now, and then there's the one on Double D.
Double D.
Okay, you run over to the one that is currently on Double D with your movement. Okay, perfect. That's the end of your turn. Krilltoxel, it's now your turn.
Okay.
And remember, you are currently hasted.
I am. How's this guy in front of me looking?
The one in front of you is fairly hurt.
Okay, I will. I'll just take out my spear and just two-handed try to run this kid through.
Okay, yeah.
That sounds really bad
It
when I
it
say it
sounded
like
really
that,
bad.
but-
But then again, this entire situation is bad. You're facing this is kind of like if Epstein's island was like 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 a nightmare film that wasn't the nightmare it already was.
Right, right.
At this point, it is now it's less a suspense movie and a thriller. It is now a monster movie.
Arguably just as terrifying.
It
though.
is
So,
actually, yeah, no, both are truly horrific.
Ooh, yeah, that's 11 points of piercing damage to this
11
motherfucker.
points of piercing damage. You go ahead and you stab into the torso of this child in front of you. And as it kind of like it actually kind of grabs onto the spear and like brings itself closer to you, but then the pain becomes too much and it collapses. That one is now dead.
Nice.
It
For
only
my
had 9 hit points, so you got it.
Oh, beautiful. I rolled like pretty high on my damage too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
uh, okay. For my hasted action, then I'm gonna turn around and cast a guiding bolt at this one on double D.
Okay, go right ahead.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 will definitely hit.
12 points of radiant damage.
12 points of radiant damage. Okay, very good. And this one is now outlined. All right, so go right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'll move in between that other kid and double D.
Okay. So you go ahead and yeah, you can go ahead and position yourself so that it might attack you. And that's the last thing you'll do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just right up in its face.
With that, then, it is going to go ahead and it is now the child's turn. And because you have positioned yourself between him and Double D, it is going to go all for you.
My muscles flex with magic strength now.
All right.
My armor class is 2 higher.
Is it
Ooh.
too high? How's it too
Yeah.
higher again?
Because of haste.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Gives me a +2 to my AC, doubles my movement speed, gives me an extra
Nice.
action. Yeah.
Nice.
Am I missing something?
Advantage on dex saves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
Fuck, haste really is great.
Haste is
It's
awesome.
just like the best spell ever.
Okay.
Insight is
18 to hit.
Damn, fucking right on the money with my new
Sorry.
armor class.
Eh,
That's all right.
second attack. Ooh, 17 to hit.
Yes.
There you go, look at
Deflects
that.
off my magic scales now.
All right. Only the first one is going to hit then. Ooh, all right then. 14 points of slashing damage, as well as 3 points of psychic damage.
Kotoxel's looking a little fucked up.
All right. It is now the end of that child's turn, though, because the other two are dead. Double D.
Okay. Is this one? It's currently on Krill.
It is currently on Crotoxel.
And you
And
have
it is also
advantage.
outlined. You have
Yeah.
advantage because it was hit with a guiding bolt.
Okay. I will grab a few more cherries, 3 out of my pocket, and I'll kind of throw them in the air and shoot a little fire on each of them and send them away and cast Scorching Ray
Okay. All right. Go right ahead.
on this child. I say, you want some cherries for dessert?
Okay. Nice.
First one gets advantage. Thank God. 19. No, 17.
17 will hit.
Oh fuck. That's 8.
8 damage. Okay.
No, that's 8 to hit on the next one.
Oh, okay. How much? Oh, you haven't rolled for damage yet. Okay. So the second one misses.
And last one's a dirty 20.
Okay, that'll hit.
That's a 2.
2d6 per bolt, I think.
Okay. And 16 fire damage.
16 fire damage total.
Yeah.
How would you like to do this?
Nice.
I kind of shoot the first one and it, pierces right in the head. The second one goes a little high, and then the last one slips through Krill's hands and then into the face of this deformed child.
Okay.
And loads the head all over him.
All right. So you kind of just like, as it's like horrible now, like mouth is again like parting and it's like 3 different sections as it opens up. You actually shoot kind of like directly into it. Boom! And as its head does in fact explode all over Krilltoxel. It had exactly 16 hit points, by the way.
God.
So you got it on the money.
I definitely think Krilltoxel's mouth was open and just got like all that gross, nasty
Yeah,
child goo in
You,
his mouth.
actually you get like, because again it was split, that one of the bits actually is now in your mouth.
Oh geez. Oh, I'm definitely just puking all over the place
Okay.
now.
Immediately this child falls to the ground, and you just start throwing up on this dead child.
Oh my god, holy shit, Double D, that was even worse than the fucking troglodyte. Jesus Christ, okay? No undead kids, please, all right?
Yeah, we're not cooking that up.
All right, you guys are now out of combat, so let me turn on normal D&D music.
I'm going to cast a second level Cure Wounds on myself because I'm really hurt.
Go right ahead.
Hey, that's an 8 on the first roll. And a 1 on the second roll. Dead average. Okay, that's 9 plus 5, 14 points back. Well, I'll take it.
As you're doing that really quick, I'm gonna go grab myself a drink.
Yeah, I might go first level on myself as well. That shit really hurt. Hurted did. Another 8.
Yeah, I got hit once and it almost fucking whomped me.
Dude, it was literally like 10 points the first time, and then it was 14 points the next time, and then it was 17 points. It just kept getting more. I was just like, ow, 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 ow.
I realized as soon as we started, I'm like, I did it again. I didn't cast mage armor before going down.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to waste a turn on that.
No, we made it work. I was like, oh, I've got Thunder Wave. All 3 of them are right here. Beautiful. Looked at my spell sheet. Oh, it's not stocked. Okay, well, I guess I'll do something else.
Haste is like my favorite spell ever.
Dude, that's insane. How long does that last for?
I think it's a minute. Yeah, concentration up to a minute.
I might try to just like run down one of these corridors real quick since my fucking speed is doubled. And poke my head into a room real quick.
Yeah, it's still going. You could actually use your extra action to dash. So you could double dash with double
Oh
move.
my god! Holy
How could you
shit!
go then? Wait.
That'd be 90 for me because
Yeah.
I could dash. No, wait.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
you have 60 feet right now, right?
Oh, because it's doubled. Holy shit, that's right. So yeah, 180 then.
Yeah. Holy shit.
In a single turn. I can just, in a blink of an eye, just disappear. Boop, boop. Now you see me, now you don't.
Makes chicken.
All right, thank you for that. Okay, perfect. So you guys have now defeated these three deformed children. You see,
Um,
a couple of you have
yeah.
been hurt pretty bad, but yeah.
I
what would you
used,
like to do?
yeah. So haste is still going. I used 2 more turns to heal myself. So I think I have 3 or 7 turns left. You said there was a couple hallways. I want to like run down one of these hallways and just kind of like check it out real quick.
Okay, just the before haste ends is basically
Yeah.
what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are going to be 3 different hallways. Which one? There's so left, middle, and right. Which one would you like to go down?
Double D, you cast haste on me. I'll let you pick which corridor I go run down. Left, middle, or right?
To the left.
To the left. Okay.
Got a dinosaur beard.
Oh, nice.
Oatmeal stout.
Go stout us.
I wish
Yeah.
I grabbed myself a beer. I just grabbed myself an ice water. Shit. Okay, so you go ahead and start running down the left corridor. You find yourself, seems like the hallway is getting a little bit more narrow. As you're running down, it seems like there's some kind of metal door at the very end.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Just so you're aware as well, I can run 180 feet in a single round right now with haste.
Fuck.
So
That is
Double move
crazy. Yeah.
speed,
Yeah.
And he can dash as his second action. That's
yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
imagine a rogue with, oh my god, because you could bonus action
Dude,
dash.
oh, you were gone for that session, but when we were fighting Boyle's brother,
Oh, yeah.
I had double D cast haste on the captain, and then I cast rage on the captain, and it was just
Yeah,
it
was game
combo.
breaking.
It was
Absurd.
literally game over.
It was done immediately after. There
so
was no
good.
chance.
The captain just fucked shit up.
He
This-
soloed.
Right?
Yeah, he soloed the Genasi.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Okay, perception check, that's a 19.
19. Okay. It looks like this door is locked. But with the 19 perception, it does sound like there's something on the other side. It sounds like there's almost like scurrying.
Okay, I'll run back to the party. How long do you think that would have taken?
I would say you were able to do all that within less than 2 rounds.
Okay,
Yeah, you're running 180 feet
yeah.
per 6 seconds right now.
Yep. Yep.
You're a big lizard man, and you're running 180 feet.
Yeah.
So it just vroom, vroom.
I
There's
guess
something
I'll
there.
check out the middle one then next.
Okay, so you go ahead and you go down the middle one. And you are able to there's also another it looks like there's some kind of ladder, and it looks like there is a like a trap door on top.
Okay. That's the exit. I run back.
Okay, you run back. Okay.
I think I have, if it's taken me 2 rounds,
Yeah,
I
I'm
have,
gonna say it's taken you, just to keep things easy.
Yeah,
It
that's
took
fine.
4 rounds total for both of those.
Okay, I have
It's still
3
crazy.
rounds left then, so I'll check out the
Yes.
last tunnel too while I'm at it. Fuck.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you go ahead and run down the last tunnel, and it looks like there was some kind of it looks like this is where someone was living.
Hmm.
You see a small bed. You see a desk with a number of different papers. You see an even more complicated alchemical set that you have probably ever seen. Just a number of different instruments that you've never seen before.
Shit, I guess I'll make, can I like check this room? Is there like any other exits or anything, or is it like a dead end room?
In down this corridor in this room, it looks like it's just like a little living area.
Perfect. I guess I'll search this room real quick then while I'm here.
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and make me an investigation check.
Okay, I will guidance myself.
Go ahead.
Okay. And then I have my 6th level ability is called Cosmic Omen. And it's either wheel or woe. I can add a d6 or subtract a d6. Today is wheel, so I will
Okay.
add a d6 to my roll as well.
Okay.
Well, okay, better than nothing, I guess. 16.
16 total. Okay. You're looking around and you see this it looks like the room has long been abandoned. You're not exactly sure how long. It also looks like some things were put together in a hurry. So maybe someone was quick to leave. It does, yeah. So you're with a 16, I will say you are able to see, you're looking around and you see beneath the bed, there are 2 different things. One, it looks like there's a small trapdoor to where you're not sure, and it looks like let me see. And it looks like there's actually another plushie. Kind of somewhat similar to the one, the owlbear plushie that Camilla had before.
I'll grab that plushie, I guess, and then make my way back to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Actually, no,
I don't know what kind of plushie it is, but let me look up cute D&D animals. Sorry. I was like, a Tarask. No, that's terrifying. Why would there be a Tarask plushie?
Toxel's feeling bold. I think he'll just trying to move the bed and then open that trapdoor.
Okay. You go ahead and you're fairly strong, especially considering you're hasted and everything. You're able to easily move the bed out of the way. You open the trap door. It is a smaller trap door. You look out and it looks like it's almost like a steep just drop. So it looks like an escape trap.
Okay, I will close that and then head back to the party.
Okay.
Yeah, so here's what I found, Captain. Down this hallway that I was just down, there's a bedroom, kind of looks like maybe someone was staying down here. Found this other little plushie. It also looked
It's
like
a dragon,
there was
by the way. I'm just gonna call it
little
a dragon.
plushie. Love it. And there was some other alchemical equipment down there as well. And there was a trap door for escape, it looks like. Potentially someone could have used it to flee. Down this middle corridor, it looks like there was a trap door that led up, potentially the way to get in and out of this secret laboratory. Other than the new skylight I created. And the other way, the left entrance over there, it's got a metal door that seems to be locked, and something was moving behind it, something scurrying about. Possibly more of these weird demented kids, or possibly that snake in the cellar, or whatever the fuck it was.
Right. Did we ever find the chest?
Not yet, no. I haven't found it. Might be behind that metal door over there.
Yeah, that's what I fear.
Might be, another section of the laboratory. Who knows how big this place is.
Yeah. I say we press through. Let's go fucking pick a lock and see, yeah.
All right. I'll lead them down that left corridor I went down.
Okay. You start going down the left corridor. Okay, so you go ahead and the three of you, or actually the five of you, are able to get down towards the ends. You go ahead and there is a metal door. There's an interesting lock there. So if you wanted to pick it, you could. It will be a higher DC.
Well, Captain, you think you're up for the task?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Oh boy, I'll give guidance.
Okay.
Is 22 hit?
A 22. Okay.
Can I use my reaction to add another wheel to that? Because I can do it up to 3 times right now.
Okay. Yeah.
So I can add another D6.
You certainly can.
That's 4 more onto that. So 26.
Okay, yeah, with a 26. You spend a little bit of time going ahead and just trying to figure out what the fuck this keyhole is, because again, it almost seems like it's a key that expands in the center, or it would have been. But with a 26, eventually after probably 45 seconds to a minute, you were able to go ahead and unlock this. I'm guessing you opened the door?
Slowly.
Yeah.
Slowly, it looks to be a very dimly lit it looks to be a very dimly lit jail cell in here.
I with spear in one hand, like just ready to throw it at something that I see moves, I'll toss the torch into the room that I have.
Okay, absolutely. So you go ahead and you toss the torch in. And as soon as you do that, one more child is just going to go ahead and jump directly towards you guys.
I just throw that spear as soon as I see that thing.
Okay, yeah. I'll say because you had the attack prepared, and we're just gonna go ahead and in the initiative order we had previously because I don't want to hold all that for one more kid.
No, that's fair, yeah.
So go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. 19.
19 will definitely hit.
6 points of piercing damage.
6 points of piercing damage. It is also the kid is going to go ahead and make one surprise attack towards Milo. But that's dog shit. 10 to hit.
No.
Okay. So with that, Milo, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna sneak attack.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
It's
they're
only one opponent, so he's got
Yeah.
his
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you do.
rakish audacity.
I wasn't sure if there was something about allies being near you.
No,
But no, that wouldn't
allies.
that wouldn't matter
yeah,
anyways.
no. If there's allies next to him, he actually gets it like helps
Right.
his attack.
Yeah.
17.
17 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit. So go ahead and roll for and add your sneak attack bonus.
$18.
18 damage. Okay, you go ahead and plunge your sword as it's launching towards you. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Kurltoxel, it's your turn now.
Okay, I will bonus action recall my spear. And then I will just charge in and two-handed try to spear this kid.
Go right ahead.
That's 14 to hit.
On the money.
Two-handed this time. 11 points of piercing damage.
Gotcha. So you go ahead and you pierce into like I would say the lower abdomen of this child, and it is barely hanging on.
Fucker. Well, that's all I can do.
That's all you can do? Okay, it is now the child's turn, and because you just went ahead, charged up, and stabbed into this kid, it's gonna make all of its attacks on you.
Oh boy, howdy. Oh boy, howdy.
First one. Oh, but I don't think it'll matter. That's going to just be a dog shit 11 to hit.
That misses.
Oh, that's cocked. All right. 16 to hit.
On the money.
All right. Fun. It had 1 hit point, by the way.
Dude, as soon as you started laughing, I was like, this fucker had 1 more hit point, didn't he?
It had 6. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, but horrible for damage. 7 points of slashing. And fuck you. 2 points of psychic. Really bad. I'm not gonna make you guys roll for this. It has 1 hit point, and it does.
Double D, punch him in the face.
Yeah, you can punch him in the face. It will die immediately.
Beautiful.
If you guys want to have fun, we can roll for it.
I use my fire breath cone of shame and incinerate.
Oh, no shame.
So you just run up and just fucking blow fire into this kid's face before it goes ahead and collapses onto the ground. I'm not gonna make you roll for damage. This is a hit point. Okay, so that kid is dead. You look around with a torch and also assisted by the fire breath, you're able to look around, and it doesn't seem like there are any more children in here.
That's good, at least. Okay. And it just looks like a jail cell in here.
It does look like a jail cell, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're looking around and it seems like there are about 8 different cells. Some might have been occupied more recently. You're not completely sure. It looks like this child might have made a nest in the back left corner.
Hmm.
But yes, what would you like to do?
Um, well, I guess we got 2 options: the trapdoor up or trapdoor down.
I think we should roll odds or evens.
Well, the trapdoor down might be an escape one, so maybe we check the up one first.
All right, yeah, easy peasy.
All right, I guess I'll go down that middle one and then up that ladder
Okay.
to the trapdoor.
Okay, absolutely. You go ahead and go up the ladder, and when you open the trap door, it is blocked by a stone.
Oh, okay. Well, not this way, I guess.
Okay. So you go ahead and so you're all right. So what would you like to do now?
And it's too heavy to like try to force open.
You can go ahead and try to make a strength check.
I would definitely love to try. Maybe I won't actually because I have disadvantage, but we'll still do it anyways.
You have disadvantage?
Yeah, because I have 1 level of exhaustion right now
Oh, okay.
from haste.
Oh, that's
Um,
right.
Even still, this is just a straight strength check.
Straight. Yeah.
Oh no, wait. You don't get exhaustion. What happens is at the end your next turn you can't move,
Oh,
take actions.
that's right. Yeah, but
That,
wait,
that- I
it's
think that's
lethargy,
I think that's the
right.
Baldur's Gate 3 form of haste.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But yeah, so you don't
Because
have
exhaustion is a lot worse in regular D&D than
Well-
it is Baldur's Gate 3.
Then in that case, my first roll is a 22.
22. Okay, so you are able to go ahead and using all of your might, you are able to push it off a little bit to the right. Just enough that if you really tried, you might be able to shimmy your way through, but you get the feeling that this area was not built for someone as big as you.
That's fine. I more just wanted to like get it enough that I can peek out and see like
Yes.
where this is.
It is going to the open air. You can now see the
Hmm.
ocean.
Outside. Okay.
Yes, it goes outside. You would imagine now that this is probably the main entrance, or at least the available secret entrance to this laboratory.
Okay. I guess I'll close it and then head back and be like, well, do we head down the mystery chute, Captain? That way just leads outside.
Did I just hear down a mystery chute? That
Yes,
only I
sir.
can-
Yep.
Um, I will, because I forgot to explain all I should have explained this before. When you were looking down that little chute, it was a pretty steep drop off.
So you're saying I'll feel some top speed, huh?
Yeah, it's a fairly decent drop.
I guess I'll show them the hole, yeah, and be like, well, maybe I don't know. It might hurt.
I'm a daring type. I'll take a chance. Yeah, let's take this magic chute, eh?
Can we tie a rope to him?
I was gonna
before
say
he
we
goes
could lower
down?
him.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go ahead and you can go ahead and tie a rope.
Okay. I guess me and Z will hold on to the rope
Mm-hmm.
while we lower the captain down.
Okay, absolutely. So you go ahead and again, Milo, I'll remind you, you can't really see right now.
I'll hand him the torch.
Okay, you
I'll
hand him.
light a new torch actually, and I'll hand
Need
him
a new
that.
torch?
Yeah.
I'll give you a new torch.
Okay, so you hand Milo a new lit torch, and you go ahead and you start tying. You tie the rope around him, and he begins to descend. And Milo, with the torch doesn't light up the entire room. It seems like this is actually, but you are able to deduce that this is a cave of some sort. You're not sure exactly leading to where, but you're going down 5 feet, 10 feet,
I feel like this might be where that snake
15
is.
feet. The what?
The snake is.
Oh yeah.
Get down to
20 feet.
Yeah, this would be a nice place for a snake.
And you're about 25 feet down when you, in different directions, you hear a familiar through the torch you can now see different children spider climbing along the wall.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Hey guys, how about you pull me up real quick? I start tugging on the wall
Yeah.
really hard.
I just instantly start reeling them in. If I
You
feel
start
that.
reeling it in, and it looks like several children are you can see maybe 8 right now. Spider climbing up the wall. Go ahead and make me a strength check, and make it with advantage because Zokora is helping.
Yeah, I'm gonna guidance myself too. I
Go-
really
go
don't
right
want to
ahead.
drop him.
What kind of check was it?
Strength.
Oh, for Krill or me?
For
For
Krill.
me.
Oh, okay.
I rolled another 19, which is awesome. So that's 24.
24. Okay. Give me a moment. Okay. You go ahead, and as you're pulling up Milo, 2 of the children, as he gets right towards where the trapdoor is, 2 of the children lunge out. But you are just able to bring in Milo right before they strike.
Christ.
You
Oh my
now
God.
2 of these children are kind of like hanging off, like kind of gripping on, and are trying to pull themselves up.
Is he out though?
He is out. Yeah, you were
Slam
barely
that
able to.
fucking trap door.
You go ahead and you slam the trap door on these 2 children, and bits of their fingertips come off, and you can hear as they are now scurrying, but other children at this point have reached the door and are starting to bang on it.
Wow. Does anyone see a lock nearby?
You can go ahead and make a perception or investigation check.
Yeah, I think me and Z are holding this down, so someone else wants to look for a lock or something.
look around for anything to lock this door.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nat 20. All right, perfect. You don't see a lock necessarily. What you do see is a fairly heavy metal box in the corner of this jail cell. Sorry, no, not the jail cell. You see kind of like this heavy metal box in the corner of this room that you think you might be able to place on top of the trapdoor. And I'll just say with you, Haggis, and Milo, the 3 of you are able to go ahead and scoot this box along, and because it's Zokora and Krilltoxel holding down, these children are not able to get through. They're not particularly strong, by the way. They are just obscenely fast.
Nice.
But yeah, you are able to go ahead and put this metal box on top, and while you can still hear the pounding, it's not even enough to get the trapdoor to really move. But yes.
Well, that was a little too close for my likings, Captain.
I completely agree. That was a little too fucking scary. I don't like demon children crawling at me on the fucking walls like spiders.
Yeah, I thought something was supposed to be taking care of those when the bodies piled up.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm just as shocked as you are.
Well, nothing like a good old spooky house. Say, that box there, you don't think that's the one Mud needed, do you?
Are you trying to investigate this, or are you talking to Milo?
I'm talking to these
Oh,
guys.
sorry about that. Go right ahead.
What do you think's in there? Is it like a chest?
I don't know. I was running so fast through here earlier, I didn't notice it, but
Yeah. Do we try and open it, or is it just like a metal? I don't know.
It's a fairly heavy metal box, but you are able to see that there is some kind of opening. You look inside, and it seems to just be some regular supplies. You don't see anything particular inside. It's just an incredibly heavy box that happens to also have very heavy supplies.
well.
I don't know.
If everyone would like to make me an investigation check to look at around the room, you may.
Yeah. I got a 10.
A 10? Okay.
I will guidance myself.
All right.
Well, I'm not even gonna roll my guidance because I got a natural one. So
Oh,
15.
okay. 15? Okay. I'll say with a 15, especially after moving this metal box, you can see that behind where the metal box would be, you do find a small chest.
Open that chest.
Double D, you run over to the chest. You're trying to open it, and it doesn't seem to budge.
Captain, help me open this chest here.
Oh, you look like you got it. Come on, buddy.
Okay, I'll start fucking ripping it open with my jaws.
Okay. You start you start gnawing on this little chest. And as you're doing so, as you're trying to open it up, you think that there might be something arcane in nature about it, because it is, even though it looks like a normal little wooden chest, it is not budging.
I have magic teeth.
Listen, Double D. Let's take this back to the ship. We'll take a little sleepy do, and then the next day I'll crack this chest for you.
All right. I think this is what we're looking for here.
It might be, yeah.
It's a tough nut to crack, they might say.
That's a good one. That's real funny. Captain, I'm real concerned about him. I'm telling you, he's just not the same.
Haggis just kind of looks over. He goes, "Think it was the fucking hammer. He got hit on the noggin too hard."
Just a little bit. I don't know, just a little bit.
Go ahead and take a hero point, Double D.
Hey,
all right.
we can make our way back.
Yeah.
Bombarded again.
I'm trying to see how we're gonna get out of that hole in the ceiling. It's either that or you can what?
Blow it open with a fireball. I think that might.
The trapdoor?
Yeah.
I mean, it might also just cause another cave in right there. And
Okay.
I got it pushed open kind of earlier, so You said I had it pushed open enough I could like squeeze out, Dan.
If you really tried to shimmy your way through, you might be able to. Some of the other creatures would, or some of the other members of your party might have a little bit more problems, specifically Zikora and Double D. Milo and Haggis, however, could probably just walk through with very little trouble.
And maybe they can move that rock on top of it if they get out.
That's what I was thinking. If maybe I could get out, I can move that rock somewhere.
Or worst case, they go back to the hole you made and drop a rope
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
to get someone out.
All right, I'll try to shimmy through the trapdoor.
Okay.
The one that leads up, not down.
Right. Yeah. Gotcha.
I wanted to clarify that. Just
Yes, I kind of figured you didn't want to go back into the cave full of fucking demon children.
yeah. Nope.
All right, so you go ahead and I would say, yeah, you're able to just shimmy your way out. That you go ahead and you're able to get to the other side. You're looking around and you just see the ocean. You are actually at the at a farther part at the very bottom of the castle.
Okay.
Just like off the shore.
Can
So
I
no
try
one would really
and
go here.
move this this like rock or boulder that's on it?
Absolutely, go ahead and make us another strength check.
It's myself. 23.
23. Okay, with 23, you're able to move it even farther. It is a massive heavy stone. You're not sure what would have, how people would have been able to get in here so often. But you were able to move the stone just enough that you think both Sakura and Double D would be able to make their way through.
Nice. I will lift open the hatch for them and tell them, all right, get your asses out here.
I scuttle through.
All right, you're able to make your way through. At this point, it is starting to get a little darker outside. It is, the sun is beginning to set.
I would like to go back around to the front and go find Camilla.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So the five of you would like to go ahead, you can begin making your way up through the stairs. And what was it? So yeah, you can go ahead, go into the to the main floor once again. You go up further and you find where the parlor was and the dining room and such. You go up one more floor, you find all of the guest rooms and everything. And you finally get to the top floor, and once again you see the Ventili home, if you will, and in the corner is Camilla's room.
I want to go up to Camilla and be like, Camilla, are you there still?
She kind of peeks around the corner. Oh, you didn't leave yet.
No, not yet, but we're actually planning on leaving pretty soon. We went down to the basement where the other children were, and
Oh,
I can't say it was very pretty, but at
Yeah.
least they should hopefully stop bothering you.
well, I always just thought they were a little scary sounding. I've never really seen them before.
Well, that's probably a good thing. Don't
Okay.
there's a new hole in the first floor. Don't go down there. Yeah, just don't go down there.
Okay. I'll try not to.
Okay. Well,
Well, thank
I
you.
did find something though. And
Hmm?
Here, I pull out the dragon plushie and I hand it to Camilla and go,
just something to hang on to until we come back the next time.
She kind of just begins to hug it, and she kind of goes, "Oh, thank you. I gave this to Valoop so long ago. Thank you."
Yeah, yep. Well, I'm sure the loop would want you to have it back.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. It's been a while since someone was here. Thank you for playing with me.
Of course, Camilla. And like I said, we'll be back to play with you again sometime.
Okay. I I'd like that. I hope that I grew up like you when I grew up.
I hope so too. In fact, I know you will.
Oh, thank you. And at that point, she begins to dissipate.
Oh,
That's so sad. She
that
never
is
gets
sad.
Big sad, yes.
Krotoxel was genuinely going to come back here at some point.
It doesn't mean she's gone. It just means she's
Oh
gone
yeah,
at this
I mean,
moment.
gone at this moment. I
Yeah.
will I'll take the two plushies and set them on her bed.
Okay. Yeah, you take
And
the
then-
dragon and the owlbear plushie and you go ahead and put them there. Um,
And then I will, yeah, I guess head back for the ship.
okay. The five of you are able to get to you go down into where all the guest rooms are. You continue down and you get to where about the parlor and the dining room is. Before you begin to hear a crashing sound. And
I wonder what that could be. Oh well, no, I'm just kidding.
it's actually from below.
Oh
Oh,
fuck.
Jesus Christ, what?
And from the very bottom, you hear again a familiar screeching sound.
To the ship.
Where the fuck are these
Um,
things coming from?
And as you get down to the top of the staircase, you now see some of these children making their way through the newly formed hole in the ground.
I want to throw a fireball in the hole.
Well,
Well, that's where we're going to end it today.
Motherfucker. Oh my god. Those scary little fuckers, dude.
I want to have, before we do this whole combat, I want to have Haggis and Zakora back if I can. So
Yeah, so you
and
can
if
them,
not,
these-
at least get you guys their character sheets so you can control them.
Oh my gosh. This is like a nightmare movie.
All right. Well, the gloves are coming off now, little kids.
Yeah, I was taking it easy on them.
I know. I was like, well, the kids, like I don't have to kill them. I won't, but all right.
Kids no more.
Okay, fantastic. Let me go ahead and end this.